I'm Chris Fox, and this is the Bourbonite. Now, I want to take a minute to talk about glassware. Now, I did a video a while ago about what was the right glassware to drink your whiskey out of and what I preferred, and looked at a number of different glasses. And, well, what's interesting is there are refined glasses for, what's the right way to put this, for fancy drinking. And then there are like the old standbys and another kind of little cluster that I guess I'd call experiments. So to start off with, we'll talk about, well, the Norland glass, which I'm pretty sure I did a review on a while back. I'll put the link up there if I did. I'm pretty sure I did. And what's interesting about that is it's like the Glencairn, and it fits in that category that I would call fancy drinking, right? If you're trying a new whiskey, or even an old whiskey that you haven't put in one of these glasses in a long time, it's a great way to get something new out of what you're drinking, because it's different. It changes the flavor and it changes how you're drinking it. Is it the best all the time? Not always, but sometimes it is. It just kind of depends. It's a matter of preference. The key to that is try it and taste test in those glasses. And then there's the old standbys. This is my old tumbler standby, and to be 100% honest with you, I don't know where I got this from. I think I have two of them, but the other one's cracked. I'm pretty sure I got it from a Goodwill or St. Vinny's somewhere at one point or another. And in all honesty, those are some of the best glasses. What I like about it's got that nice heavy, it's weighted, and it's a good tumbler. This is my old standby, and like the Glencairns and the Norland glasses, it tastes different than it does in those tulip glasses. You have some of that effect on here, but it's different. It changes from glass to glass, which is why, again, I say try all your whiskeys in all your different glasses, because it does change things, and it is kind of entertaining. That leads me to the whole concept of experimenting.
This is the hour, the darkest place, Dante's Inferno, the devil's maze. It's a good world going bad.
But Aged in Ore shot me an email and asked if I would be interested in the set of these little guys. Now, this isn't sponsored, but they did send me these. They actually sent me a whole bunch, so I'll probably end up doing a giveaway or something like that. These are very interesting because they provide almost like these lipped marks to measure out about an ounce, which, I mean, I know how much I want to pour typically, but if you're doing a mixed drink, or even if you want to know exactly what your 2 ounce or your 3 ounce pour looks like, this is kind of a cool little thing right off the bat. It's double walled like the Norlands, so the heat from your hand doesn't screw with your whiskey, doesn't warm things up or anything like that. And it's not tulip, but it does have that kind of rounded base, like those tulip glasses. It doesn't do the same thing as the Norland and the Glencairn glasses do, but it does do something different. What I mentioned before about using whiskey balls, or at least the ones that I had, which were like just general molds that I had bought off of Amazon, is that they're so big that I didn't have any glasses that they fit in. I think I had one glass that the whiskey ball molds that I had fit in. What's cool about these is if you have that preference, they actually ship a mold for a whiskey ball with the glass. It actually acts as a piece of packing material. It kind of keeps everything nice and stable in the box. And to that end, I mean, if that's what you like, it's perfect. It fits right in the glass. It's always scary when I get new glasses because I am a clumsy mother. And yeah, I mean, it's glass, right? I mean, I think that's why I like the heavy tumbler, because, man, I'm always afraid I'm gonna break something. Just ask my wife. But they're nice glasses, and like I said, for me, I definitely put these in the experimental category. But they're a nice little thing to add to the collection, and I'll definitely be using these when I have some folks come over for cocktails and things like that. When, you know, I feel a little guilty using my old standby because no one else can have one. So, well, yeah, I guess that's it. Thanks a lot to the folks at Aged in Ore, and I'll leave a link in the description if you're interested in checking them out. They did a Kickstarter and were successful, and it looks like they're doing cool stuff. So highly recommend at least checking them out. And thanks, guys, for sending me some glassware. Happy to use it, and stay tuned because I will be doing some sort of competition or raffle or something. I don't know. I'm gonna give them away. I've got, I think, 4 more to give away. So, you know, we'll figure that out as we go forward. But if you like what you've seen, hit that subscribe button. Give me a thumbs up, because there's plenty more. Well, like I said before, bourbon and adventure, and I guess there'll probably be some getting lost and a little bit of everything else to come. Whoop. Integrated measuring, ice ball ready. Reduce condensation. Well, again, not a big concern for me. I live in Wisconsin. It's cold all the time here, but that's really cool.